Okay, so let's get started with the first exercise. In this exercise, we are going to draw this frog and this fly. If you're enjoying this course and you're looking for the entire course, by the way, you can find it on Skillshare or on Udemy. Link in the description. The first thing we need to do is create a new project. We name the project Exercises. It's possible to change the project root folder, but it's a little bit complicated, so I'm not going to teach you that now. For now, let's keep the project root folder as is, and let's keep all these folders as is too. And inside this project, we create the first scene. I'm going to call it X1, Fly and Frog. After that, we add two levels. One of those levels is called Fly and the other level is called Frog. Don't forget to make them toonz vector. One thing I didn't mention in the previous video was keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts make our life much easier, especially when it comes to changing the zoom window. You can zoom in and out by using Shift and Space and clicking or pushing down the stylus, and then move around the pointer to zoom in and zoom out. You can also pan by holding down the space bar and then left click and moving the mouse. By the way, you already probably noticed, but I've got this keyboard monitor, and if you want to know my keystrokes and my mouse clicks, you can always look down here to see exactly what I'm doing. One of the good things about the vector level is that you don't need to use a tablet, but you can if you want to. In fact, when I'm drawing vectors, I prefer to use the mouse. So I'm going to draw the fly using a tablet just to show, and then I'm going to use a mouse to draw the frog. So I'm going to use the brush tool and the fill tool to draw the body of this fly. I also draw in the wings. And then I'm going to create a new style and make it light blue. And I'm going to use that to fill in the wings of this fly. I'm also going to draw in a mean little face on this fly. Actually, spoiler alert, this fly is going to get eaten, so I don't want you to empathize with this fly. I want you to think this fly deserves what it gets. So I'm going to draw a mean face on this fly. Shift space to zoom, remember? As you can see, zoomed in this much, it's a bit tricky to draw in accurate lines. We can fix this by changing the pen settings. For now, I'm going to leave it like this. We'll be talking a bit more about the pen settings in a later exercise. Okay, next we're moving to our frog level, and on that frog level we are going to use basic shapes to draw the frog. So I'm going to move back to my mouse. It's a bit easier using the mouse. And I'm going to draw in a bunch of ellipses. And then I'm going to use the selection tool to move them about and scale them and rotate them and stuff like that. Once I have the basic form in, I just use the eraser to fix it up a bit. Remember, with the eraser you have to be quite careful to get quite an accurate erasing. And then let's use the fill tool. You will notice down here that I've already added some more colors. Eventually I'm going to use these colors to color in the frog. And remember that one of the advantages of having this coloring system is that you can easily change colors. Now I'm gonna draw the mouth of the frog. In fact, it's my intention to keep the frog stationary without animating him at all, but only the mouth should be animated. And for that reason, I think it's going to be a bit easier if I add one more level, which is going to be called Frog's Mouth. And on that level, I'm just going to draw a simple line and use the control point editor to turn it into a simple smile. And that's it for now. I hope you followed along with these steps to get some familiarity, to get some hands-on experience using the tools I taught you about in the first theory video. In the next video, we're going to learn about the basics of animation. And then in the video after that, we're going to take that theory which we learned about animation and we're going to apply it to this picture. And we're going to make this fly buzz around bzzz, until finally he reaches about here, at which point the frog is just going to stick out his tongue zip, and swallow out the fly. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.